Okay, we looked at linear equations in our previous meetings and some complex examples and linear equations. And in the Google Classroom, today is the final day. You should submit all your assignments. So I'll be marking out the assignments by close of tomorrow morning and send the feedback to you. But I want all of you to submit your assignment before the day closes. Thank you all. Okay. All right. So today we are going to look at word problems and the linear equations. There are some mathematical statements that are stated in words. We call them word problem. So we look at these word problems and how we bring them back to mathematical statements. Because anything you meet those word problems, there's a need for us to translate from the word to mathematical statement, then we solve them mathematically. So these are some of the scenarios or examples we have pertaining to word problem. There are mathematical problems which are stated in words. Such problems can be stated mathematically as algebraic equations. A letter or symbol is used to denote quantity. That is for the word problem. For example, if x denotes any unknown number, then A, 5 times a number. So if x is the number, 5 times the number means 5 times that number. And we said that we are letting that particular number to be x. So 5 times x. For instance, if the number is 2, that means x represents 2 in that case. So what we do is we multiply 5 by 2. 5 times 2. That is if x represents 2. So we're going to get 5 times 2. So 5 times the number, if the number is x, then we have 5x. And be mindful, 5x means 5 is multiplying x. In another scenario, when we have 6 more than a number, 6 more than a number implies the number plus 6. We are adding the number to 6. That is 6 more than a number. So 6 more than a number implies that we are adding the number to 6. That is 6 more than a number. Then when we have 7 less than a number, that means that number minus 7. 7 less than a number means the number minus 7. If anybody have question pertaining to the first 3 examples, you can ask. Yes, Ada is perfect. Unmute yourself and ask your question.
Unmute this. Say
Yes.
the 6 more than a number. So why did you write 6 plus x rather than x plus 6?
6 plus x and x plus 6 is the same. Commutative property.
Okay. Easy.
Okay. Any further question? All right, we proceed. Yes, Kenneth, unmute yourself and ask your question.
It doesn't mean that uh, x plus 6 is the same as 6 plus x.
Yes, please. And the algebraic expressions, when we were looking at, no, that's real number system. When we were looking at binary operations, we look at commutative property. We said addition is commutative. If I have 2 plus 3, it is the same as 3 plus 2, isn't it? 2 plus 3 will give me 5. 3 plus 2 will also give us 5. So whether 2 comes first and 3 comes last, or 3 comes first and 2 comes last, it's going to give us the same result. So we call that one commutative property. So x plus 6 is the same as 6 plus x. So assuming x is 4, then we are going to have 4 plus 6, which will give us 10. The other way, 6 plus x implies 6 plus 4, which will also give us 10. So it is the same, x plus 6 and 6 plus x. Yes, any further question? Okay, let's continue. 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. So we're going to take it one by one. 4 more than half a number. First, we have to find half that number first before we find 4 more than half that number. So when we say 4 more than half a number, half that number is half x. Because we said let x denote the unknown number. So if you have 4 more than half a number and s is the number, then half that number is 1 over 2x. Then 4 more than the 1 over 2x is going to be 1 over 2x plus 4. So that is for the first statement. 4 more than half a number, 1 over 2x plus 4. Then they said 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. The is here implies equal to. X is 2. X is equal to 2. That is what it implies. So that is going to give us 1 over 2x plus 4 is equal to 5x. Mathematically, for the statement 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. Please, is anybody confused with the fourth statement or the fourth problem? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
I should go over. Grace, please, what is your problem? Grace.
Yeah, please go over.
Okay. So we said 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. It implies that you have to take it one by one. So let's consider the first statement, 4 more than half a number. That means we have 4 plus half a number, 4 more than half a number. So you have to first of all find half that number. And the number is x. So we have 1 over 2x. Then 4 more than half a number is 1 over 2x plus 4. I hope that is okay. So when we have 4 more than half a number to be 1 over 2x plus 4, and the statement continues. And the statement continues. 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. So that is going to give us 1 over 2x plus 4 is equal to 5x. So if you have problem with the first statement, 4 more than half a number, let me quickly take you through this example. Okay, look at this. 5 more than half a number. 5 more than half a number. So let's just continue, consider this statement. 5 more than half a number. Now when we come down here, 5 more than half a number is 1 over 2y plus 5. That is, let the number be y. So when you let the number be y, half the number is 1 over 2y. That is half the number. So if half the number is 1 over 2y, we are going to have 5 more than half the number to be 1 over 2y plus 5. So we are first considering 5 more than half a number. So you need to find half the number first before we go to 5 more than half the number. So the half the number is 1 over 2y. Then 5 more than half the number is 1 over 2y plus 5. Now let's go back to our previous example we are dealing with. Okay, this is where we are. So we are saying 4 more than half a number is 5 times the number. So we first considered 4 more than half a number. That is 1 over 2x plus 4. Is 5 times the number. So 1 over 2x plus 4 is equal to 5x. Please, if you still have problem, raise your hand and ask question before we proceed. Okay, I assume we are all okay with that. So let's continue. We have the next example to be 8 more than a number is 3 times the number. 8 more than a number is 3 times the number. So you first consider 8 more than a number. So that will be x plus 8. Is 3 times the number. So it will be x plus 8 is equal to 3x. Please, any question pertaining to that particular example? Okay. Then the next one is quite complex anyway, but I know you can do it. It's simple for you. 7 times 5 more than a number is 12 times the number. 7 times 5 more than a number. Let's consider that one first and leave the 12 times the number, because that is simple for you, as you told me. 7 times 5 more than a number. So first we consider 5 more than a number first, because it's 5 more than a number that is multiplying the 7. So when we say 7 times something, 7 times something, the something here is 5 more than a number. So 5 more than a number is x plus 5. That is if x denotes that particular number, the unknown. Then 7 times 5 times a number will give us 7 times x plus 5. And be mindful, anytime we are multiplying binomial by something, we put it into brackets. I'll be telling you this always, so please don't forget. X plus 5 is a binomial 2 times. So 7 times 5 more than a number is 7 times x plus 5. That is the same as 7 into bracket x plus 5. Then 7 times 5 more than a number is 12 times the number. So 12 times is 12x. That is 12 times the number. Please, any question? Okay. Let's proceed. I'm glad you've understood. Examples. 5 times a number is 8 more than the number. Determine the number. Five times a number is 8 more than the number. So first of all, our first step is we denote that number by a variable. So when the number is x, then we say that let x be the number. So we are just representing x to be that number. Then we consider the first statement, 5 times a number. That's 5 times a number implies 5x. Then the other statement is 8 more than the number. That is x plus 8. Now we form the equation per the statement. That is 5 times a number is 8 more than the number. Then we're going to have 5x is equal to x plus 8. Five x is equal to x plus 8. Then we have our linear equation now. So from the word problem, we have it in mathematical statement. So anytime you have word problem, the most difficult aspect is stating that particular problem in a mathematical form or in mathematical statement. Once you are able to state the problem in mathematical statement, then about 60 to 70% of your problem has been solved. So now 70% of our problem has been solved. We now work the linear equation. That is a 5x equals x plus 8. What we need to do is we group like terms. That will give us 5x minus x is equal to 8. Then we simplify from there. When we simplify, we are going to get 4x is equal to 8. 5x minus x results in 4x. Then we are looking for the number. We say the number is x. That means x must be the subject, or we make x the subject. Making x the subject means the coefficient of the variable x must be positive 1. No other number but positive 1. So over here, x is not having coefficient of positive 1, so you need to group like term. When a number is multiplying the variable to group like term, we have to divide by simplifying through by the number multiplying the x. So here we divide through by 4 because 4 is the number multiplying the variable. That is the only way we can have the coefficient of x to be positive 1. Now when we divide both sides by 4, we are going to have 4x divided by 4. That will give us x is equal to 8 divided by 4. That will give us 2. So the number is 2. Good. We can verify. I feel that anytime you finish any mathematical problem, there's a need for us to verify. It's something we call in word problem or problem solving as looking back. So when the number is 2, 5 times the number 2, that is 10. It's supposed to be the same as 8 more than the number. 8 more than the number means 2 plus 8. Now that will also give us 10. So our equation is correct, or x equals 2 has satisfied the equation. So that is the number we are looking for in the word problem. Yes, the door is open for any question or doubt. Yes, Juliet. Juliet, you can ask your question now and meet yourself.
Sir,
Yes.
my question is, when you answer the question like this, like the way it is on my screen now,
Okay.
is it compulsory for me to write grouping like terms,
No,
simplifying,
please.
dividing both sides by 4?
It's not compulsory, but when you do it, it will tell you that that is what you are doing next. Just to know the next step you are taking. Because sometimes, you know, when you are under examination condition and you write 5x minus 8 is equal to, let's take it from here. You have the equation 5x is equal to x plus 8. You know, with little confusion, you might lose everything that you are doing. You don't know what you are doing next. Even 3 plus 1, you find it difficult to write it as 4. So this will guide you when you put it in a grouping like terms. Then when you're confused, you can quickly refer to the step that, okay, this is the step I want to take, or this is the way. It's just like you are planning before doing something. So you are using the plan, but it's not compulsory, but it's good you do it that way, serve as a plan for you. So when you get confused, you quickly refer to the plan so that again you don't get lost. Are you okay?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir.
Sir, so can I use any variable?
Yes, please. You can use any variable of your
Sir,
choice.
Sir.
Yes, Salom, ask your question.
sir,
One
Sir,
person.
please. The question is 5 times.
sir,
5 times. Oh. Sir.
Salom, ask. Juliet, I'll get back to you.
Sir, please. The question is 5 times a number. Then you bring comma, 8 more than a number. So without is anything, how you know you are bringing equal to?
No, you see, this one, I'm taking the statements one by one. I want to write 5 times a number in a mathematical form. And I want to write 8 more than the number also in mathematical form. Do you get it?
Oh, okay.
So now I'm now
Yes.
considering the whole statement here. 5 times a number is 8 more than the number.
Okay.
That is the equation here.
Okay.
Okay. But please, next time if you want to ask a question, you raise your hand.
Okay.
Yes, Juliet.
sir, please, your line is breaking.
I think it's the network at your end. So if you can see to it.
Okay.
Any further question? Any further question? Say you am. Ask your question.
Sir, okay, sir, please. So this I was supposed to do the question.
Is that?
Sir,
Yes.
I'm asking, so is this how like you are supposed to answer the question like this, like follow this method? This, like everything.
I don't get you clear, please.
There.
Yes.
Oh, I was saying that's like the method on my screen right now, like your slide.
Yeah.
That's the way we're supposed to answer the question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Answer why I'm laughing.
Okay, let's continue. The sum of three consecutive even numbers is 36. Find the numbers. The sum of three consecutive even numbers is 36. So we are saying three consecutive. That means the numbers follow each other. You know, sets. That's a set of even numbers. A set is a well-defined collection of objects or data. A well-defined collection of data. So when we talk about even numbers, you should know what even numbers are. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So when we are talking about consecutive, that means they follow each other. For instance, 2, 4, 6, that's consecutive. 6, 8, 10 is consecutive. 20, 22, 24, they are also even numbers and they are consecutive 3 times. So the problem here is the sum of three consecutive even numbers is 36. Now we want to find the numbers. So first of all, we let the number to be any variable. I'll say y. That's supposed to be the first number, the first even number. Then to get the next even number, you know they have difference 2, difference 2, difference 2. So who can tell me what the next even number will be? If the first even number is y. Yes, Shiva. Please, can you tell me what our next even number will be? Shiva. Okay, Justin. Justin. Jamesi. What will be our next even number? All right. Justin, I can't hear you. Okay, L. Tell me what the next even number will be.
10 please 4.
4. Please, no.
Sir.
Kenneth.
Yes.
What will be the next even number?
10 please 2.
No, please. Sorry.
Which is x plus 2.
I said, let's let the number be y. Look at it here. Let y denote the first number. So
Sir.
we are looking for the, yes, Justin.
Sir.
Yes, Justin.
Sir, please. I think you gave an instruction that we can't unmute ourselves. That's why I couldn't answer.
Okay, so I realized that. Sorry. Yes, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Yes, what will be the next even number? When y is the first even number?
Y plus 2.
Y plus 2. Thank you. Then that's the second even number. Then the third even number will be what? Justin.
Y plus
Say,
4.
Y plus 4. Y plus
Please.
4. Answer, talk.
Answer when I call you. If I not call you to answer, don't answer. Don't talk. So it follows that the other numbers are y plus 2 and y plus 4. Please, is anybody having problem with the even numbers? Our first even number is y. The second one is y plus 2. And the third even number is y plus 4. If you have any problem finding the even numbers, you raise your hand and meet. Yes, Savannah. Savannah, I saw your hand up. Ask your question. Yes,
Sir.
Alan. Yes, Savannah.
I don't get what you are doing, no. Sir,
Yes.
I'm getting confused a bit asking what you're doing exactly.
What you are doing here is we want to find.
I mean, what you are doing.
Hello, I can't get you. Your network is breaking. Savannah.
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
She said she's getting confused.
Savannah, what we are doing is this.
yes, sir.
We said that the sum of 3 consecutive even numbers is 36. So we want to find the numbers. That means there are 3 even numbers. They are consecutive. When we add all of them, we get 36. So we want to find the even. We want to find the even numbers. Okay. So we need to get the first even number. For instance, if 4, 6, 8 are the even numbers, and we are saying that when you add them, you are going to get 36. Are you with me? So we need to find these even numbers, and they are consecutive. Consecutive means they follow each other, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, following each other. So if they are consecutive, 2 forces.
Sir, please slow down.
If we have 2, 4, 6, they are consecutive even numbers. 10, 12, 14, they are consecutive even numbers. 8, 10, 12, they are consecutive 3 even numbers. Are you okay with that? Then it follows that if you have consecutive even numbers, they must have difference of 2, because 2, 4, 6, the interval between them is 2 units. From 2 to 4, we have 2 units interval. 4 to 6, the difference there is 2. 6 to 8, the difference is 2. So when we take consecutive even numbers, the difference between them will be 2, 2, 2, 2. Are you okay with that explanation? And I hope everybody is okay with that. So if you are listing a set, let's say
Actually,
yes, Alan.
Sir. Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Speak, I can hear you.
So what if they say, oh,
what is going on?
What if they say odd numbers? Is the difference going to be 1, 1, 1 or?
Odd numbers also have the difference of 2. Right?
Okay.
3, 5, 7.
Yes, sir.
Also have difference of 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Kenneth, ask your question.
Okay, so they
Yes.
said 3 consecutive even numbers.
Yeah.
And you said let y denote the first number.
Okay.
So do you mean 1 is an even number?
I'm not saying 1 is an even number. I said let y be the first number. We don't know the number. The first even number can be 30. It can be 44. Did you see 1 in the solution?
No, sir.
Okay. So where from the 1?
Talking about y.
I said let y denote the first number. So now you want to transform the word problem to mathematical statement. We don't know the number. So you are saying that let y be the number. Are you okay now? So y
Yes,
is
sir.
just a variable representing the first even number, which you don't know that number yet. Okay, let's continue. So if y is our first even number, the next even number will be y plus 2. So for instance, if 6 is the first even number, the next number that will follow 6 is going to be 8. That means you have to add 2 to the previous number. So if I have 8 as my even number, for instance, to get the next one, we are representing the first one to be, we have to add 2 to the previous one. That is the y plus 2. So when I add 2 to 8, I'll get 10. So in this case, y plus 2 is the second even number. Then the next one will be y plus 2 plus 2. That will give us y plus 4 as our third even number. Now these are the numbers y plus 2, y plus 4. And the problem is saying that the sum of these numbers is 36. That means when I add these numbers, I'm going to get 36. So we have y plus 2 plus y plus 4 equals 36. So when we group like terms, we are going to have 3y plus 6 is equal to 36. That is y plus y plus y is 3y. 2 plus 4 is 6 equals the 36. Then we group like terms. So that's going to give us 3y is equal to 36 minus 6. Then we divide both sides after getting a result to be 3y equals 30 by 3 to make y the subject. So when we divide both sides by 3, we're going to have y is equal to 10. So 10 is our first even number. If 10 is the first even number, the second even number is going to be what? Answer. Tell me what the second even number will be. Vigno, answer.
Answer, talk.
Sydney McCarthy.
Answer, please. I can't hear you.
Yes, Nana Kwesi.
So he said,
Nana Another question, what would be
Say.
even number?
Oh.
Yeah, please, the answer is 12. The next even number is 12.
Why?
So because since we've gotten a y, we add it to the 2. So
Okay.
10 plus 2 is 12.
Thank you. What is our third even number? Ali Chogbe. Ali Chogbe. What will be the third even number? Dennis Rowe, tell me what the third even number will be. Sylvester, I'll get back to you. Dennis Rowe, what is the third even number? Yes, Sylvester, Dogbedo. Sylvester Dogbedo.
Yeah.
Yes.
14.
It's 14. Why?
The answer is 4. Yes.
Why?
Because we added 2 to the y.
We added what?
That's 2.
To the y. Please, no. It's not 2. Y is 10. So if you add 2 to y, you not get 14.
Sorry. What? The 12, which is
Yes. So we added 2 to the 12. That is the y plus 2 is 12. Then we added 2 to y plus 2. That would be y plus 4. And y is 10. So y plus 4 is 14.
Gajana, who you na sangara to un picuni? Ben sangara gas the mouth.
So the first, since we get
Please
our
mute yourself.
first number, since we get the first number to be 10, then our second number is 12, and the last number is 14. Please, any question or problem? Yes, Nana Kwesi.
Say,
yes.
Please, do you have any other formula for calculating this one?
Please, no. Anything that you can do is maybe you can introduce your own variable. But for what problem like this?
Okay, so what if we like?
I can't hear you good. Nana Kwesi.
Say, please, what if we use this one? The set of even numbers 2, 4, 6, and we let the x like represent the consecutive numbers. So it will be x plus 2 all bracket plus x plus 4 all bracket plus x plus 6 all bracket equal to 36.
Yes, it's the same thing. That is why I say it depends how you define your first even number. I can take my first even number to be maybe y minus 2. Are you getting it? You are saying that let your first even number be y minus.
Yes, please.
That means if you get a value for y, you have to subtract 2 from it to get your first even number. So if you have y minus 2, then the next one is going to be 2 because you have to add 2 to the y minus 2 to get the next even number. So that will give you y. And your final even number, the third one, is going to be y plus 2 because you have to add 2 to that one to get the next one. Someone can say, let my first even number be y plus 100. Then the next one must be y plus 102. Then the following one must be y plus 104. It depends how you define your own first even number or your first number.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yes, Grip. I saw your hand up.
Sir, please, just like I was confused. Like I got it correct. I was first confused. I got it correct.
You did lie.
Justin. Yes.
Sir.
Yes, Justin. I can hear you speak.
Sir, just to get it clear, are you trying to say that the third consecutive number is 14?
Yes, please.
All right.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you see that when you add 10 plus 12 plus 14, it should give you the 36. Okay, let's proceed. We have another problem here. Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma. In 12 years' time, Ben will be 2 times as old as Amma. How old are they? So now, the problem again is Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma. In 12 years' time, Ben will be 2 times as old as Amma. How old are they? So we need to transform all of these problems to mathematical statements. The problems are in words. So you need to transform them to mathematical statements. So we take the first sentence or the first statement, Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma. So we are talking about present age now. So we said that let the age of Amma be X. If the age of Amma is X, then if Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma, then the age of Ben is 6X. Meaning that 6 times Amma's age is Ben's age. That is the statement. Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma. So let's just take this example. If Amma is 3 years, sorry, Amma is 2 years, and Ben is 6 years, then you could see that when we have 6 times, sorry, when we have 3 times Amma's age, that's going to give us Ben's age. If Amma is 2 years and Ben is 6 years, then 3 times Amma's age is Ben's age. So we say that Ben is 3 times as old as Amma. Another scenario, if Kofi is 12 years and Amma is 2 years, you could see that Kofi's age is 6 times Amma. That means when you multiply Amma's age by 6, you're going to get Kofi's age. So we can say that Kofi is 6 times as old as Amma. That is if Kofi is 12 years and Amma is 2 years. Then 6 times the 2 will give us 12, which is Kofi's age. So Kofi is 6 times as old as Amma. Now let's come back to the problem. Ben is 6 times as old as Amma. That means 6 times Amma's age will give us Ben's age. Please, who is not clear with that explanation? Okay, if you are all clear, let's continue. So that is the first statement. We have to put it down mathematically. So we have 6x. For Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma. The next word problem says, in 12 years' time, Ben will be 2 times as old as Amma. In 12 years' time. So what we need to consider first is, let's consider their ages in 12 years' time. So in 12 years' time, that is 12 years to come from now. Assuming you are 10 years now, 12 years to come, you'll be 22 years. If you are 15 years, 12 years to come, you are going to be 27 years. If you are 20 years, 12 years to come, you are going to be 32 years. That is 12 years' time. That is the number of years to come. So in 12 years' time, let's find their ages 12 years' time. Right now, Amma is X years old and Ben is 6X years old. So in 12 years' time, the age of Amma is going to be X plus 12. That is, we add 12 to the age Amma is having right now. So that is 12 years to come. Amma is going to be X plus 12. Please, any confusion with that? Then Ben's age in 12 years' time is going to be 6x plus 12. That means right now, in current age or current year, Ben is 6x years old. So 12 years to come, we add 12 to his age now, which is 6x. So 6x plus 12. So the 6x plus 12 is Ben's age in 12 years to come, or in 12 years' time. So in 12 years' time, Amma is x plus 12 and Ben is 6x plus 12. That is their ages in 12 years' time to come. Now let's consider the full statement. In 12 years' time, Ben will be 2 times as old as Amma. So in that 12 years' time, 2 times Amma's age in 12 years' time is Ben's age in that 12 years' time. That is for Ben will be 2 times as old as Amma in 12 years' time. So you have 6x plus 12. That is the age in 12 years to come. And 2 times x plus 12. So Ben is 2 times Amma's age in 12 years. Ben's age now is 6x, and 12 years time, Ben's age is 6x plus 12. And we are saying that Ben will be 2 times Amma's age in 12 years to come. So 6x plus 12 is equal to 2 times Amma's age in 12 years to come. And Amma's age in 12 years to come is x plus 12. So 2 times that will give us 2 into bracket x plus 12. Please, any question or confusion regarding that? If you have any question to ask, you raise your hand. Okay, let's continue. Then, when we simplify that, that is going to give us 6x plus 12 is equal to 2x plus 24. We just simplify this to get this. Then we group like terms. So we're going to have 6x minus 2x is equal to 24 minus 12. Then we simplify that. We're going to get 4x is equal to 12. Now the idea of making x the subject, we divide both sides by 4. That will give us 4x divided by 4 is equal to 12 divided by 4. Four x divided by 4 will give us x equal to 12 divided by 4 will give us 3. So x is 3. And we are saying that let the age of Amma be x. So the age of Amma is 3. And the age of Ben is 6x. That is 6 times x. And x is 3. So Ben's age is 6 times 3. That is 18. Yes, any question? So Amma's age is 3 and Ben's age is 18. Yes, Ada is perfect.
Please explain how we got Ben's age again.
Did you understand the Amma's age?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the statement is saying that Ben is now 6 times as old as Amma, and Amma is equal to 3, right? Amma's age is 3. So 6 times Amma's age is Ben's age. So Ben's age is 6x, and x is 3. So we substitute x equals 3 into 6x, which is Ben's age. So that would be times 3, making 18.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, any further question or confusion? Okay, let's proceed. Eight more than a number is 4 less than 5 times the number. Eight more
Sir,
than,
sir,
yes.
please, the question is 8 more than twice a number.
Sorry. 8 more than twice a number is 4 less than 5 times the number. Find the number. So we are going to break it into simple statements and form the equations mathematically. So we consider first 8 more than twice a number. To do that, we let the number represent a variable. That's the first thing. So we say that let the number be x. Now we have to get twice that number because we have 8 more than twice a number. So the first thing we have to get is twice the number. And twice the number is 2x. That is 2 times the number. Twice the number means 2 times the number. So 2 times the number is 2x. To proceed, we must first of all form the mathematical statement for 8 more than a number 2. So 8 more than twice the number is twice the number plus 8. So that's going to give us 2x plus 8. So we have 2x plus 8. Please, is someone having any confusion so far with that? Any confusion? Okay.
No, sir.
Let's continue. Now let's consider 4 less than 5 times the number and form mathematical statements for that one too. 4 less than 5 times the number. So first of all, we have to get 5 times the number because the statement is saying that 4 less than 5 times the number. So 5 times the number is 5x. 4 less than 5 times the number is 5 times the number minus 4. So that is going to give us 5x minus 4. So we have 5x minus 4. Then we consider the full statement now. When we consider the full statement, we have 8 more than twice a number is 4 less than 5 times the number. And 8 more than twice a number is 2x plus 8. Is equal to 4 less than 5 times the number is 5x minus 4. So we have 2x plus 8 is equal to 5x minus 4. Then what we need to do here is to group like terms. When we group like terms, we're going to have, Abdul, I'll get back to you. 2x minus 5x is equal to minus 4 minus 8. Yes, Abdul, ask your question.
Oh, sir, please, it was a mistake.
Okay. Let's continue. Then after grouping like terms, we simplify. 2x minus 5x will give us minus 3x is equal to minus 4 minus 8 is minus 12. Then please be mindful. We said when we are finding the value of a variable, that means we want the variable to have the coefficient of positive 1. So here we don't divide both sides by 3, but we divide by negative 3 so that the coefficient of the variable will be positive 1. That is why we are dividing both sides by negative 3. So we have negative 3x divided by negative 3 will result in x is equal to negative 12 divided by negative 3, which will give us positive 4. So therefore, the number is 4. Yes to 4. Ask your question. Savannah to 4, ask your question.
Say.
Yes.
Say.
Yes.
It's not a question. No.
Okay.
I said that thing. Let me see the slide. The one you just skipped. I want to screenshot. I beg.
I want to screenshot.